Hey, what's going on? Super Kinky Ninja here, and today I'm doing a video to show you how to get the most out of the Steam Summer Sale. So the Steam Summer Sale begins today, or not today, sorry, it begins this year, 2014, on the 19th of June, and it ends on the 28th of June, so it's always been 11 days, and I'm going to show you how to get the absolute most out of the Steam Summer Sale, and I'm going to do that by first starting off and telling you the difference between the sales that go on. First off, there's the general Summer Sale. This is all day, day for this 11 days during the summer sale. So you'll log on to Steam and you'll see that some games are like 10 or 20% off because it's a summer sale, and you're like, yay, I'm about to buy this for 10 or 20% off. Don't do that, because if you see it come up in one of these other sales, it might be 50, 60, 70% off, and then you're going to hate yourself because you're going to be like, damn, I am so basic. I should have watched this video 3 or 4 more times and shared it with my friends. Anyway, the second type of deal is the daily deal. Now, these only last about 36 hours. Usually you see one a day. You know, they make it 36 so that if you sleep through like the last 12 hours of a day, then you know, I'm sure they have some sort of marketing behind it. But anyway, on a daily deal, it's always going to be between 50 and 75% off. I mean, it's usually going to be between 50 and 75% off, and it lasts for 36 hours. And then you have flash sales. This usually has about the same discount that a daily deal has, but it only lasts for 12 hours. So you'll see 3 of these in the time that you see one daily deal go over. Daily deals are usually bigger names and stuff like that, or flash sales are smaller named games and what have you. And then you have the community choice. The community choice is basically when you log into Steam, you'll see 3 games. You'll see something like Torchlight 2 for 10% off, Black Ops 2 for 15% off, or a third game for a third amount of percent off. And you'll vote on which one you want, and then whichever one has the most votes will receive that amount of discount, and that will be the case for the next 8 hours. So those are the 4 types of sales that you're going to see during the Steam sale. The Steam Summer Sale, and here are the tips that I have for you guys. First off, add games to your wish list. You definitely want to do this because there's a lot of games out there. Steam has a whole bunch of games, and if there's one game or 16 games that you have in mind that you want to see, you might just miss one if you're just looking at Steam every couple of hours or what have you. So add games to your wish list, because Steam will send you an email saying, hey, we see that NBA, 2K14 is on your wish list, and it's currently on sale for 35% off as a flash sale. Why don't you go ahead and buy it? The second thing you want to do is only buy games if it's a flash sale or a daily deal or a community choice. I couldn't fit it on the sign. Do not just buy games because you see it at 10 or 25% off. You might just lose a lot of money doing that, because you might just buy a game and then tomorrow see it as a flash sale for way more off than what you paid for it, and it's really upsetting. Trust me, it's like, even if you pay only $5 or $10 more, it's like, wow, I only missed it by a couple days. It's a headache. So only buy games if it's a flash sale, a summer sale, or a daily deal. Do not just buy games for the hell of it, at least at first. Always vote on the community choice. Every time you vote on the community choice, you get one little tick towards getting a trading card. And trading cards aren't the most useful things on Steam, but it's more than nothing. And just because you don't want one of the 3 games coming up doesn't mean that somebody else does. So you might as well throw in your vote and see what happens. And finally, if you miss a sale for a game, buy it on the last day. This is for 2 reasons. First off, the last day of Steam sales is usually an encore sale. They take all of the biggest sales that sold the most amount of games, and they repeat it for the last day, so that if Arkham City goes on 95% and you miss it, if it's one of the biggest sales, it might just show up on the last day as an encore sale. Secondly, if a game that you want doesn't become a daily deal, a community choice, or a flash sale, you're going to want to buy it on the last day, because it's still going to be a small percent off on the Steam Summer Sale. Even if it isn't flash, daily deal, or a community choice, it's still on some sort of sale because of the summer sale. So if you were going to buy the game anyway for full price, you might as well buy it on the last day and receive 10 or 20% off, or whatever the sale happens to be. And the last thing is buy games as gifts. And this goes hand in hand with not just buying everything willy-nilly. If you want to buy a game because you know you're going to play it, you're definitely, like, you were planning on buying it for full price at some point, then go ahead and buy it. Just because a game is 50% off doesn't mean you need to buy it. I mean, even if it's normally $50 and it's only $10 now, if you're never going to play the game, you're still wasting $10, even though it's a good deal. So if you're going to buy the game anyway, buy it as a gift, because if you buy it as a gift, instead of just being a game that's on your computer and nowhere else, you get a redemption code for it. You can use that code to redeem the game at any point if you want to redeem it, or you can give that code to somebody else as a gift and they'll be able to play the game, or you can take that code, trade it with somebody else, and then they'll get a game that they want and you'll get a game that you want. So keep those in mind. You know, I hope this helps a lot of people, because I know the first Steam sale that I went to was a summer sale, and I was very confused. But I bought a lot of games, and I had a lot of fun. I wish I had known all this information, because it is out there, but, you know, it's never really just openly discussed by anybody. So these are the sales right there. If you guys want to read over the signs for any reason, I'm just going to go ahead and go to places so that you guys can hit pause if you want to. If you guys enjoyed this, or if you think it's going to help somebody, go ahead and pass along this video. Leave a like or a comment. If you enjoyed watching the video, you can subscribe to my channel if you want to see some updates. But otherwise, right now what you should be doing is downloading Steam, or going over to Steam and adding some games to your wish list, because you've only got 3 or 4 days left. So see you guys there. Peace.